Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Moment with the Sisters, and we're so sorry for not being, on YouTube, and because things have been a bit hectic for us, but we do try to, upload more videos, and we're so happy for our new subscribers. We thank you guys for subscribing to our channel, even though we've not been consistent on uploading videos, but we've actually gained more subscribers. We just want to thank you, and our existing subscribers as well. We do thank you guys for. So our topic for today is on marriage, trying to get married. Basically, marriage is something you go into, into an agreement with the other person. You don't just go into marriage because your friends are going there, or because of Ashoebi, or how your wedding gown is gonna look. Some people just get married for show off. Yeah. Do you understand? Like, they just want people to know that, oh, their wedding was the bomb in 2016, or their wedding was the bomb yeah. And some people go into marriage just because their parents are being,
they're pressurizing them,
putting pressure on them to do. Please don't. If you're not ready for marriage, don't rush yourself into it. If you're not married now, doesn't mean you won't be married later. Or if all your friends are married, you might be the lucky one among them to get the best of husband. Yeah. So you never can tell, because your friend number one is married, probably your 5 friends, and all of them are married, and it's just you left. Mm-hmm. Don't be pressurized. Don't let anyone pressurize you to get married on time. Take your time, look for a perfect man for yourself. I'm not saying, guys are perfect, but at least that you can deal with, mm-hmm. Because if you can't deal with your partner, then, you can't deal with anybody else, because your partner, you guys are going to be together forever. Yeah. You guys are going to be together in a very, very long time. And you have to study each other properly before you get into any commitment of getting married to a guy. Because if you don't study each other, then once you're married, then you start seeing things probably he never used to do while you were dating. And if if things like that irritates you, mm-hmm. what's gonna happen? You start thinking, oh, maybe you've married the wrong person. Mm-hmm. So Bimbo, what do you think?
Yeah, what I think is, nowadays, I'm sorry guys, but things on Instagram just make it look like now it's like a Cinderella story. Everyone wants to do the before and after makeup. Sorry. Pick up, put it down. The next thing you're doing, for sure, Iggy Haraway to show your after makeup. All this is, I'm not saying it's not good, but some people are getting married because they can't wait to do their before and after on Instagram. I heard someone saying, oh my god, I can't wait. And some of you is like the hashtag now people are doing when they're getting married. For example, maybe Tola and Bolu are getting married, so they say Tibo 2016. You can't wait to have that hashtag. Maybe someone just called you on the way, like, hello darling, how are you? I'd like to get to know you, and probably his name is Patrick, and maybe you're called Titi, and the next thing you get home, oh, you start thinking, oh, my wedding's gonna be next year. Pat Titi 2017 loading. Hello. No, there's nothing like that. I know social networks, social media, Facebook, everything has made this thing look like, no, that's the end of the world. So excuse me, my throat is a bit dry. It's not, oh my gosh, I'm looking so dark. For those of you that are wondering, yeah, I traveled, I got tan. That's why I'm looking like this. Back to the topic. It's not about that. You need to get to know your partner. Fine, as Shadia said, you might have friends around you getting married, so that is going to be at the back of your head, oh, I have to be next. And some ladies, I know, when they go to wedding, their thing is, oh, I have to be the one to get the bouquet so I could get married next. If you don't get it, doesn't mean you won't get married next. Fine. It's traditional thing that say if you get the bouquet and you see ladies fighting, oh, the single ladies, everyone will stand up and start fighting for it. It makes the wedding fun and all that, but it doesn't necessarily mean you will get married. I want people to know that marriage is not all about what you see on social media. It's not about flashing the rings, oh, I'm engaged, and all this fancy proposal. I know if I'm single as well, if I go on Instagram and see all this fancy proposal, maybe a guy in his hotel is putting the love petals, the candles, you know, would you be my wifey, takes you to the restaurant. Sure, it's every lady's dream to have that sweet proposal, whatever. But I want you to have it at the back of your head. It's not all proposal that at the end of the day works into marriage. One, never pressurize your partner for them to get engaged to your mind. Let it be. Let it come from inside. Let them be willing to do it. Fine. If you're with someone for courting someone for 5-6 years, no, that's long. You need to hit them. You know, if they don't want to get married
walk
to you,
away.
Those are time wasters. I'm sorry. I'm not into that. That some you're dating someone for 5-6 years. What are you doing? What are you doing staying in a relationship? If you're dating someone for 5-6 years, then well, I don't know. I don't understand. If you're there dating someone, if you're a guy watching this or you're a girl and maybe you're dating someone for 5-6 years, you need to sit the person down and question the person, because I really don't understand. To me, it's a bit of time waste. You don't have age by your side, especially we ladies, you know. By the time you're passing a certain age, let's say by the time you hit your 30s, then I'm sorry, that's what Yoruba people will say.
So yeah, basically what we're trying to say is, if you want to get married, be patient. Not be patient in terms that, as she said, like if you're dating your partner for like 5-6 years, then that's, you know, the guy is wasting your time, or you are wasting your time. You know, just be patient in who you choose to get married to, because once you step into marriage, you don't want to, and especially if you do the elaborate wedding, the talk of town, and in 2 or 3 months to come, you're divorced.
That's a waste.
So what is that?
What is that?
That's just a waste of your time, because it's just the celebrities that do that. I'm not saying you should copy what the celebrities do, but in your own way, you shouldn't do, you know, because people try to do what the celebrities are doing, or what other people are doing. Like, they get married in an elaborate way in 2-3 months.
That's good. Even worse, Some people don't. I know. God said we should have hope, have faith, and all that. Faith is the word. How does the Bible say? Evidence of things.
Hope is the assurance of things, and evidence of things not seen. Oh,
yeah, you understand. So, you know, some people, even without having a partner, they're already saying the color of Asoebi they want. If you're not Nigerian, Asoebi means maybe when you're getting married to someone, the same fabric or material you want your guests or family member to wear. It comes with a hair tie. They already know the color scheme, where they want to have their wedding. I'm not saying it's not good, but don't over plan it when there is no one there, because that alone will get you depressed. And when you're over planning this thing, and the first man you meet is like, you want him to be that he's the missing puzzle out of all the lists you've made. Maybe you've made your Asoebi, so you just want to slot him into that puzzle. What if he's not the key to your puzzle? What if he's not the missing puzzle? Asoebi people are taking it like, no, Asoebi, what's good? Why are you doing that? I'm not saying it's a bad idea to have a color scheme. It's not. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying don't over plan it, because obviously even wedding has to be a plan between. You might have what you want. Definitely your partner will have what he wants, so you guys should come into conclusion. It's not like you're taking over the wedding. That's why some guys will run away. By the time you meet them, maybe after next month,
you're talking about getting married.
You're talking about the color you want. Or just be like, boy,
I'm not in for this,
I'm not in for this, you know. So please don't put yourself under pressure. Don't let your friends put you under pressure. Don't let family members put you under pressure. You know, take your time. You don't want to rush into something. At the end of the day, it's not going to work out.
And taking your time doesn't mean you should waste your time. Because by the time you're hitting your 30s and you haven't found someone to, you know, settle down with, then I don't know, you really need to re-strategize yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you need to look for someone who is on the same level as you are. Then
or even on a better level.
Exactly. What I mean is someone who is thinking the same way you're thinking, like getting married, and you know, so that way if you meet yourself, like, you know, let's say today, then probably in 6 months time, you know, then
I think it should be progressing between.
So yeah, if you're single as well and you've got a child and you're not yet married and you're thinking who's gonna marry you, don't think like that. You know, there are guys who would take you for who you are and who will take your child as well. Because child, they're a gift from God. You know, for the main fact that your first relationship with the other guy, with your baby daddy, failed, doesn't mean that if you meet another person, you know, it will fail as well. You need to try, give the other person a chance. You know, if you feel that the relationship is not going anywhere, then you back off. But if you feel, okay, there's something that can be done, like you guys can take it to the next level, why not? You guys can get married. You know, there are many single mothers, single fathers who get married, and at the end of the day, they live happily ever after. So single ladies with a child, you know, try and, you know, settle down.
Thank you so much for watching this video. We do appreciate you guys for taking the time to sit down and watch us. We just want to say, if you're watching us and you're not subscribed yet to our channel, please click the subscribe button down below, and it takes half a second. And if you subscribe to our channel and you're watching us, thank you for subscribing. We love you, to our new and old subscribers. And we'll catch you later. Sugar Plum. Bye for now. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.